Hey, welcome to Minute with Millpond. I'm Pastor Joel. This week, and actually the next few weeks, we're talking about what love is from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And we've said simply, love is what God is. Now, that sounds cutesy, but it's really profound in a way. John wrote that God is love. So when we read 1 Corinthians 13, it says love is patient, love is kind, etc. We could just as easily say God is patient, God is kind, he does not envy, and so forth. And we could put our own names in there too and be convicted about our own growth or need for growth in those areas. But there's another dimension to this, and that is the need for and the power of the Holy Spirit. Because I don't know if you've ever made the connection between what John says about love, what Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 13 about love, what Paul wrote in Romans about God's love shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, and then what's in Galatians chapter 5 when it comes to the comparison between fruit of the Spirit and fruit of the flesh, the contrast between our human nature and God's nature. Because when Paul talks about the fruit of the Spirit, the results of being connected with God and having His Spirit flowing through us, His presence in us, he says that the fruit is love, first, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faith, gentleness, self-control, things that Paul also wrote in 1 Corinthians 13 as being subcomponents of love, which I think is why love is the first item on the list of fruit of the Spirit. So what's my point? Well, love is what God is. Love is therefore only possible with God in us and our constant choice to let Him rule. How are you doing with that? Food for thought today. And if we can help you, give us a call. Mill Pond Church, Pastor Joel. Our number is 860-436-9216. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.